Hello YouTube, Edward here. Welcome to the beginning of a new series of BI related recordings, dedicated to how Oracle BI has been implemented in Oracle Sales Cloud. This recording is to show you how to enable a drill down from a report into the app. It's actually a response to a question I received on a blog post I made a while ago. Someone by the name of Vau had issues getting this to work, and instead of adding more text and images, I thought a recording of how to make this work would make more sense. So here we go. Let me first show you what the intended behavior is, and then explain how to make it happen. This is a report I made in Sales Cloud, an overview of open and closed opportunities. The account name and the opportunity name are links, drill downs to the app. By clicking on the account name, the account details screen pops open. I can learn something about the account or make changes. Look at the opportunities of the account or the leads, the activities, and so on. Eventually I can save and close or cancel, and I am back at the report. Let me show you how you can enable this for your reports in Sales Cloud. And here we're back in Oracle BI. This was the report we were just looking at inside Oracle Sales Cloud. But this time, as you can see, the account nor the opportunity name are links. Let me show you how easy it is to add them. In order to enable the link, I need to get for each of these fields their related IDs. So I go back to criteria, I add a customer row ID, and for the opportunity I add the opportunity ID. Notice how I put the opportunity ID next to the opportunity and the customer ID next to the customer. It is not really necessary, but I just do it for consistency reasons. Because when I go into the results tab again, and I go and have a look at the table details, in order for the link to work, here they have to be next to them. And not just anywhere, they have to be to the right of the label that you will be clicking on. So the customer row ID needs to be to the right of the customer name you will be clicking on, and the opportunity ID needs to be to the right of the opportunity name you will be clicking on. So the result is now that I see these opportunities IDs, which is a bit ugly. So I will leave them in, but will hide them. Go back to criteria, and for each of these columns, in the column properties, I hide the column. And save. Another way to hide columns is in the table view to drag the columns to the excluded section. If you would do this with the ID columns, your links would no longer work. Last thing to do, now that we have the IDs, is to enable the link. Go back to criteria, and now follow closely. For the customer field, I go into column properties, I go to the last tab called interaction, and for the values, I enable what we call an action link. All you need to do is from the different actions choose the ADF contextual event. We can give it a name too. Actually, when I click on the account name, I could have a whole menu appearing from which I can choose these action links. Of course, when there is only one in the list, I might as well not show the list and execute it immediately. That is the function of this particular checkbox. And we do exactly the same thing for the opportunity. and the checkbox. And that's it. Your drill down to the application has been implemented. The funny thing though is, if you go into results and you check it out here in preview mode, the link does not work. The reason for this is that the context in which this should work, which is Sales Cloud, is not available here. This will only work if you do it from within Sales Cloud. Let me show you the easiest way within Sales Cloud to check whether a drill down has worked, yes or no. You go to the catalog, and before you go to Sales Cloud, we will make this report a favorite. Within Sales Cloud, I use the Analytics button to check out my reports. I could search for my report, but because I favored my report up front, it is straight away available here. And the drill down works. I hope this video made it a little clearer on how to add drill downs into the app to your reports. See you soon here for more generic or Sales Cloud related BI videos.